Okay. Good morning, everyone. I am Prabhajan Raj, a third year CSC student from SSN College of Engineering. Today I am going to present a project that I worked on during my embedded system internship at Matrix, titled Washing Machine Simulation using PICS16F877A microcontroller. This is our team, 4 members in our team, and it's myself, Prabhajan Raj. Let's see what let's first see what is an embedded system. To begin with, let me give you a brief idea of what an embedded system is. An embedded system is a computer system built into a device to perform a specific task. Unlike a regular computer, it is task specified, efficient, and usually works in real time. For example, washing machines, micro ovens, ATMs, and even medical devices all runs using embedded systems. Embedded system usually include a microcontroller or microprocessor, like our PIC16F877A. Input devices like sensors or keypads, output devices like LCDs, motors, and buzzers, and interfaces for memory and communications are also usually embedded systems. Okay, so about the embedded system, let's see the advantages first of embedded systems. Task specify efficiency. Performance dedicated functions with high reliability until these embedded systems are designed for do a particular thing only. Compact and low power. Small in size and consumes less power, suitable for portable and battery operated devices. Real-time operations capable of responding quickly in time-critical applications like washing machines, automatic systems, etc. Fast execution and it's also cost-effective. Disadvantages. Difficult to upgrade. Hardware and software are tightly coupled, so modification one can be a little bit complex. Limited resources. Restricted processing power, memory, and storage. Debugging is challenging here in embedded system. Lack of flexibility. Cannot easily switch tasks or reuse for different purposes. High development cost. Okay, it's about the disadvantages. Let's see our project overview. Coming to our project, the washing machine simulation. This is a smart application simulation using PIC16F877A microcontroller. The goal is to replicate the real-time behavior of modern washing machine using software and simulated hardware. We programmed this system in embedded C using MPLAB X IDE, and we tested it in PICSimLab, which is simulation environment for microcontrollers based on system. So we can don't go for hardware, please. Not hardware. Okay, let's see how it works. Our washing machine simulation. The system allows a user to interact with a digital keypad where they can select a wash program, choose water level, start or pause the washing cycle. Meanwhile, an LCD display shows message like current status or alerts. If there's a problem like an open door, a buzzer notification, the user, it's indicate to the user if there's any problem. The entire wash cycle is managed with timers and clock logic coded into the microcontroller. This gives an hands-on understanding of how real-time system works. Okay, let's see the objective of the project. The main objective was to design and simulate a smart home machine using a embedded program. We focused on three key areas: simulating a real-time application feature like cycles, selection, and timer-based action, building user interaction interfaces using keypads and LCDs, developing error detection such as buzzer alerts of user errors. This helped us to learn how input, output, and control logic work together in embedded system. Okay, let's see the applications. Applications in washing machines. This simulation has multiple real-world applications. For example, home appliance automation. Demonstrate how embedded system controls smart washing machine in modernized household. It shows how embedded system automate house applications. It's useful for educational purpose, especially for students learning embedded C and microcontroller interfaces. It can also serve as a prototype for developing more advanced and smart applications. Finally, Finally, the same design principle can be scaled up for industrial automation. For example, in commercial washers or timer controller machine. Yeah. Okay. Let's see the adva- benefits and the drawbacks. Advantages means some of the advantages of embedded washing machine systems are it automates washing use with accuracy. It real time and response to user input. The system is compact, powerful, and low cost. The user interface is simple and easy to operate. The limitation side, of course, being a simulation project, it has some limitations. It's not scalable to more advanced features unless redesigned. The system is not reusable for other applications without rewriting the code. Since it's simulated, it doesn't cover hardware level issues like power surge or sensor calibrations, etc. Okay, let's jump to conclusion. To conclude, this project helped us to bridge the gap between theory and practical embedded design. It taught us how to build interactive systems that functions in real world and are relevant to the real world. We got solid understanding of microcontroller programming, peripheral integrations, and how embedded system makes our everyday device smarter. Thank you for your attention. Welcome.
I am Dinesh, third year CSE student, SSN College of Engineering. Let's see the learning outcomes. C. Embedded in C. C is a general purpose procedural programming language developed by Dennis Ritchie in 1972. It is known for its simplicity, speed, and efficiency, making it ideal for system level programming. C provides low level memory access and is widely used in operating systems, compilers, and embedded systems. It supports features like functions, loops, arrays, pointers, and structures. Due to its portability and performance, C is often referred to as the mother of all programming languages. Data types in C. Data types can be classified into three types: primary data type, derived data type, user defined data type. Primary data type. These are the built-in data types in C. It is used to declare variables of basic types. Examples are integer, float, character, double, and void. Derived data types. These are formed using basic data types. It is used for handling multiple values or addresses. The types are arrays, stored multiple values of same type, functions, a group of statements performing task, pointer, stored memory addresses. User-defined data types, created by the programmer using existing types. Used to different types of unions, struct, union, n. Operators in C. Unary operator, binary operator, ternary operator. Unary operator, which is also known as arithmetic operator, Microcontroller in embedded system. A microcontroller is a small single-chip computer used to control embedded devices. It contains a CPU, memory, and input-output ports all one in chip. Microcontrollers run a program written in languages like C or assembly, used to control specific tasks like sensor reading, LED blinking, motor control, etc. Memory is in embedded system. Memory is used to store data and program code in embedded system. Two main types: RAM and ROM. RAM, random access memory. It is used for runtime data storage and is volatile. Read-only memory stores the program permanently and is non-volatile. Other memory types include EEPROM and flash, used to store data even after power off. Embedded system is a combination of software and hardware, and it will perform some task. It can be classified into two types based on functional requirement based on performance of microcontroller. Standalone embedded system works independently without a host system. Real-time embedded system gives output within a specific time limit. Network embedded system connect to a network to communicate with other system. Mobile